for you to be able to ask some questions. Okay, so there we go. Recording. Welcome to day 3. Okay. Awesome, awesome, Erica. I'm so excited to welcome you. Welcome to all the newbies on here. You definitely took some action, and I love that. Okay, because action is the only thing that changes anything. Do you guys agree? It's the only thing that changes anything. It truly is. For many, many years, I was waiting for things. Is there someone on here? There should be a lot of you. That is like, you go with the flow. If it's meant to be, it will be. Hey? Just put me in the comments if that's how you feel. Like if it's meant to be, it's to be. Okay? I used to be like that. And I used to think it was fine to be like that. But I missed out on so much stress. I went through stress. I missed out on being there for my kids when they were small because I've always been working. I never used to be the type of person where I think ahead, I plan ahead, I take action. I always used to be scared. And that is the one thing that keeps many, many of us stuck, is being scared. Because the truth is, everyone is scared of the unknown, isn't it? If we've got moms on here and you've had babies, or you've had babies, or you start to get married, you want to get married, all of a sudden you start a new job, or you just stress and you don't even know why you're stressing. We all are scared. We're scared of the future because we don't know what the future holds. But I don't know about you. I do not want you to stay in that scared mode. You need to ask yourself, what is scarier? Are you more scared? And I'm going to ask you this, and this is something you can reflect on and let me know in the comments. Are you more scared of being in the same position in a year's time? Or are you more scared of starting something new? Hey? Sometimes we are so fixated on, oh my goodness, I need to learn how to create a product. Oh, I need to learn how to do these digital skills. I want to do this, but I'm so scared. I'm scared I'm not going to be good enough. I'm scared people aren't going to buy. Who am I? I don't have all the credentials. I don't look a certain way. I don't talk a certain way. Man, we are our worst critics, right? And we always tell ourselves these things. And then we stay stuck and we stay scared. But you know what's worse? Is the people in your life, the people you are meant to impact, your family, your friends, people that you meet, people that you are meant to impact, stay stuck too, because you are not showing up. And I've lived this, and I've lived it, and I've seen hundreds and hundreds of other people do the same. The people that are successful in my community, that are making bank, that are making money, changing their lives, are the people that were scared. But because they stood up, started learning some digital skills, and started taking action, guess what happened? Their families' lives started changing. Their children's lives started changing. They started changing for the better. And this is why it's like an addiction. The moment you have changed someone's life or impacted someone's life, you just want to keep on having that feeling. That's how I feel. That's like, there is not one person that I've met inside my community that I had to do with, that has not said to me, Lizelle, I feel purpose in my life now. I used to wake up, go to work, go to bed, wake up, go to work, eat, sleep, repeat. And I feel purpose in what I do now. And that makes me feel purpose, right? So I said to you on day 1, can anyone remember what I said on day 1? I think it was day 1. I don't even know if I said it, but I normally say it. I said it in my community. If you have a plan for your life, you have a vision, we all have. Some of us just accepted the situation that we're in. Think about it quickly. Let me know. Put a yes in the comments if you can imagine where you want to be in the next year. Just put a yes if you can see that picture. Wait for the picture and then put a yes for me. You can see where you want to be in the next year. A year from now, you want to be somewhere. Like maybe my picture would be, or used to be like, I saw myself before I even made a cent. I was like, I would love just sitting outside in the morning, having a cup of coffee, not having a boss phone me at 7 o'clock in the morning about deadlines that I have to meet and I have to be somewhere and there's all these plans and I have to be everywhere. And I always felt like I had too much on my plate, right? And I imagined myself just having slow mornings, wake up, have a coffee. Okay. I'm going to ask you this for a second. Are you guys willing to, to do something for like a minute? Are you willing to trust me for a minute? Yes? Hey? This has the potential to change your life. I do this all the time. And every time I do it, people tell me afterwards, their whole vision changed. Okay, so I want you to close your eyes for a second or two. Just go close your eyes. Okay, I'm going to watch everybody need to close their eyes. Let me put on gallery. Let me see all of you. Close your eyes. And I want you to, I'm going to do something for you that someone taught me that really made a big difference in my life. I want you to see yourself walking down a road. And in the far end of the road, you are seeing your dream house. Like this is the house, your dream house. This is where you want to live. This is the exact life that you see yourself. For you, it might not even be fancy. It might just be a neat house with a nice garden, nice bright light, white picket fenced, whatever your house looks like. I want you to see that house. And I want you to, as you are looking at that house, start walking on this road towards this house. And as you are walking, you start feeling something. It's like excitement, but it's also like scary because you're like, this is your house and you are about to step into this house. It has been your dream forever. You always thought this was meant for other people. You don't owe anything on this house. This house is paid for, and you're on your way stepping onto this house, and you're getting to the front door, and you're like a little bit nervous, but so excited. Maybe thinking a little bit, oh my goodness, is this a dream? Is this only going to last a little while? But you're thinking, you see the note on the mat in front of the door, your name is on it. And it says welcome, and it says your name. This is your house. And you like turn the knob and you get inside the house and you walk in. And oh my goodness, it is even better than you imagined. And I want you to look to your left. To your left, have a look at what it looks like. The kitchen, the living room, the view that you wanted, right? And you look to the right, there's the rooms, and you can already see from a distance, it's big, it's spacious. And I want you to just take the view in just for a moment. Just take it in for a moment. And you know that just a year ago, you were in a completely different place. And I want you to just savor this moment of how grateful you are that this is yours. Because of one step of action you took a year ago. Just starting to believe in yourself, starting to believe that you can, started to turn down the noise of the negativity, the criticism that you have towards yourself. Because a year ago, you started listening to the positive. A year ago, you started choosing that you are important and that you are worth it and that you do deserve the life that you want. And I want you to start looking at your left, and there's a lift. And you walk towards this lift. And you open the door and you walk in this lift. And this lift is taking you up to the next level. And this next level is a level that you didn't even know this house had. And you're coming to this next level, and the lift is ting, 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 and it's about to open. And this lift is opening. And you walk out onto the roof that is beautiful. Never thought this would be the house that you live in, the life that you created. And you are feeling ecstatic, excited, a little bit nervous because it's high. It feels just next level. And I want you to look around you. Who's standing by you when you're in this high level? When you're on this next level, who's with you? I want you to notice them, because those are the people that are most important in your life. Those are the people you were fighting for. Those are the people that you wanted with you when you reach the high levels. Now I want you to turn around and go back into the lift. And you're going to go back to the first floor. And the lift is opening, and you're getting out of the lift. And you're again in that space where you were first, where it's calm, it's normal, it's who you are. And I want you to look around the space with the people that are with you. And I want you to think about, how are you feeling right now, knowing that this is what you created? You can open your eyes. I want you to write that down for me in the chat. How did you feel? Joy and laughter, peace, serene, at peace, successful, peaceful, at peace, happiness, lost. Lost. Who felt lost? Lost because you think it's not your house any. Joy, blessed, peace, freedom, purposeful. Okay. The reason I wanted to do this exercise with you is I want you to know that whatever you want to create in your life, because you are in this workshop because you wanted to create extra money, to create extra freedom. Whatever it is that you see up here, you can create. This is why imagination is so important. Elon Musk would never be today where he is if he didn't have imagination. The same with all the people out there that are famous and that has really reached amazing heights, because there was an imagination. If you can see it, you can create it. There's a saying that says seeing is believing. Now, in my faith, I say you need to believe before you receive, right? But seeing is believing with the eyes of faith. If you can see the life you want to create, you can live it. You can create that. Okay. I can smell the sea air. Exactly. And let me tell you, when you get there, it might not look exactly your picture. It might even look better. It is amazing when you create what you wanted. And what's even more amazing is that next level, there's always a next level. There's always a next level. Where you want to be is, you want to be in a place in your life right now where it's peaceful, where it's calm, where you don't stress, where you have your loved ones around you, where things are happy, in tune, But there's a next level. So you can get to that space, but there's always a next level. And when you get to that space, remember where you're coming from, right? Okay. So now that we've got you in the room mentally, knowing why you're doing this, because the thing is, we can have fun and we can create. I can teach you many ways on how to make money online. I can teach you many ways. But if there's no purpose behind why you're creating what you're creating, you will always be distracted by things that are more important. Will you agree with me that what you just saw, that vision in your head that you just saw, money cannot buy that? The way you felt, money can't buy. Right? Money can make it easier, but money comes and goes all the time. So if your focus is money, and that's why I always say, if you chase money, you will never have enough. But if your focus is what's truly important in your life, and you focus on helping people while you are running for your dreams, you're helping other people get to their dreams, that's where purpose comes in. That's where alignment comes in. That is the space you want to be in, because that's a feeling that you really want to feel. It's not the money. It's the feeling you want to feel. It's where you want to be. Serving others is key. Absolutely. Okay. So today is going to be a very practical day. It's going to be a very practical session. I've got such a nice surprise for you guys. Okay. So creating your product in Canva takes a little while. Like it's really a boring training, if I can put it that way. It's like click here, click there. But I'm going to show. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to send you a training after this call that that you can literally play, pause, play, pause, play, pause, okay? Because that's the best way how you can create your digital product. I'm going to show you how to do it too. But what's most important for me is to show you how to everything is connected. Because a lot of people have asked me, like, okay, I know how to create my product. I know how to put it in the system. How do I sell it now? How does this work? And that's the part I want to show you that I've never shown on a workshop like this, which is key for you to be successful. Okay, so before we get into that, I really want someone to just come and share what your experience has been so far. Maybe something stood out. Maybe you like finally got that idea. Maybe you were skeptical of being in the online space. Maybe you thought you weren't good enough. You would not be able to create anything. And all of a sudden you know that, oh my goodness, people can actually learn something from me, right? So just unmute and just come and share quickly. Don't be shy. Let's go.
I'm
Put your hand
surprised.
up. Oh,
I'm
there
su-
we go.
I'm surprised at how easy it is and how quickly you can just start trending.
Awesome. So have you done digital products before? Or is it your first
No,
time either?
no, this was my first time. I posted every day on LinkedIn for a long time, built slowly, never really got the traction that I was looking for. Your course has provided me with direction, with a blueprint on how to get where I want to go if I can figure out how I want to apply it. So
Oh,
my main business is interior design. So it's giving me a way to like really generate content to attract the clients that I'm trying to attract.
ooh, I love that. I love that. So that first session spoke especially to you then with the pain points and the desires, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Mm, that is awesome because that's key in really reaching your customer. Well done, Heather. Thank you so much for sharing. Awesome. Anyone else who wants to share quick before we dive in? I was afraid that I won't be able to create anything at all, and now you know you can. Hey? All right. Anyone else? One,
Hi,
going once.
Lizelle.
There we go.
Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Hi, all. I think what was very interesting to me, and it is this is the first time that I've ever had a look at digital marketing and what it is all about. Um, I have a very unique market whereby I have vessels landing worldwide to clients. And to me, and that is what was very important when I looked at this whole model, because I haven't seen the whole DMS model yet. But remember yesterday when you drew the two circles, in the middle of the circle, you had the niche. Okay. To me, I would have added something to the niche. That niche to me was very important, which talks about how you bridge the gap between the two. And I thought that is a lesson that I learned yesterday. And yes, I'm looking forward to how this model gets put together. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you so much for sharing, Gary. It shows you how each part is maybe, because especially if you're already in business or you already have something, like Heather and Gary, if you, for some, like for him, it would be the niche and that will just be the penny that's dropping. Like maybe finally there's a piece of the puzzle that you didn't see before. There's a piece of the puzzle that you needed just to have that extra breakthrough, right? So amazing. Thank you so much, Gary. All right. So you guys ready to jump in? I am going to show you. Let me just get my screen ready. We are going to build a store together. Okay. And one of the things that I'm going to share with you is after this call today, I'm going to send you a one pager with everything on. Okay, I've also never done this with the workshop before. So if it's your first time at the workshop, you are just getting spoiled. I'm gonna put everything together for you. I'm putting actually extra videos in just to help you really, because what my whole entire goal for you is that when you leave here, you can start making money. That's my goal. Okay, so I'm going to put a one pager together for you. So if you miss anything, don't worry. The replays are going to be up until Sunday. I'm going to put the replays in for you as well. Don't try and follow along like this because it's better to watch the video, pause, play, especially with what I'm going to share now. Okay, so let's get going. All right. So what you want to do is you want to open a system.io account. Okay. I will also send you all the details in that one page, so don't worry. The reason we like system.io is because it's free. Okay. We also have the same system in DMS. Because with this system, you don't have to pay any monthly fees, especially in the beginning. As your business grows, you can upgrade later. It all depends on how many income streams you want to run on here. If you're going to have one, two, three products or so, it's fine. But if you want to add more products, obviously you're going to have to upgrade the system, but it's like $17 a month, and then it goes up to $97 a month and more depending. So what I love about it is it's the best system to scale as a beginner. It really is, because you can just take it as your business grows. Okay, let me just hang on. I'm just trying to get some things off here. Okay. So system.io, it's free to open an account. You literally go to system.io. I'm going to show you that. It's like signing up for a Gmail account. So you literally just go in, you click in your email address, you click here. Now, very, very important. Okay. With anything online, and this is why so many people lose money. Like, I've said so many times, people that start an online business and they think they can do it on their own end up spending way more money than they should be spending. Because what happens is everything's advertised as free, right? The systems and the tools and the stuff. But once you're in, because of your lack of knowledge, most of our lack of knowledge, you're just going to sign up for everything because you think you need everything and you're not sure. And at the end of the day, $100 is spent on subscriptions and per month on subscriptions and this and that, things that you don't need. Have you ever done that before? Yes, in your comments if you know what I mean. Like having so many subscriptions and you don't even need the stuff. Exactly. So very important here is system.io. When you sign up for an account, it's going to pop up because it's trying to sell you into upgrading. Okay? It's not necessary to upgrade. So just ignore the sign up pages. As soon as they ask you to pay for something, you know that it probably just went into a page that you shouldn't be in. Okay, so I just wanted to clear that up because a lot of people get into that. So when you are in the dashboard, obviously you're going to sign in like you would with an account. You're going to go to settings. Excuse me, I just want to show you what it looks like. So under account, under my plan, you're going to see that there are different plans. So you get the free one, then you get the $17 a month one, then you get the webinar one, then you get the unlimited one. Okay, so it goes up to $97 a month. What's important here is the tags. So currently I am on a free plan here. Okay, and so it's not showing the free plan, it's showing the startup already. But normally on the free, you can have like one or two tags. I'm not sure, I think it's one or two. Okay, the tags is if you want to know, if you have three products like A, B, and C, and you want to know who bought A, who bought C, that's why the tags are important. Okay, so it's going to make sense as I get in here. I just want to show you. So you're going to see tags. I already created different tags there, but this is just a dummy account. So this is, I've always been using this account for training purposes. Okay. So that is when you do emails, like if someone comes into your domain, which is your landing page, look like you came to this with, you entered your name and your email details to get inside this workshop. Yes, that's what you did. That was a landing page. That landing page collected your email address, so that the person that you registered to can send you emails. Okay. And that's how you're getting the updated emails about the workshop. Because you want to grow an email list, because if your account is hacked on Instagram or Facebook, or suddenly you lose your account, you still have your email list. You still can make sales. Email marketing is big. You can make a lot of money just from email. Okay. So that you need a system for. What I'm not going to show that to you now because you are just creating a product. So I want to show you the fastest way to create a store. So you're going to go to creator stores. System.io changes the names all the times. It was called something else, and now it's creator stores. Okay, so it just changes all the time. So you'll see I created a dummy account here, but I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then I'm going to create it from scratch so you can see. So it's like a link in bio. Just put a yes in the comments if you know what a link in bio is. You guys know when you go to someone's page and there's like a list, it looks like this when you go to the page, and then you can see what the person offers. Okay, that is what we call a link in bio. Okay, so system.io gives you one for free, which is awesome. It's like a store. So you can add different types of products there. The more products you add, if you want it tags and so forth, you might have to upgrade the system. Okay, so let's do that. So I'm going to show you quickly, guys. I'm not going to go into much detail because I'm already sending you the step-by-step video that takes it slowly, where you can play, pause. The reason I want to go through this quickly, sorry, that's my dog, is I've got a surprise guest for you on here. Okay. If you don't know it yet, Zoe is my brand dog, okay? She's like part of my brand. Everyone knows I need to get up like a million times just to open my door for her. Okay, so let's create. We're going to click on create, and you can call your store anything. What can we call it? Let's say, I'm just going to say meal. Let's go with the postpartum fitness. Fitness, let's say postpartum fitness program. I'm just going to call it that. Okay. So the domain name is what you need you have to host something. Now on system.io, you don't yet need a domain name. You can just use system.io one. So when someone goes to your page, they're going to see your name with system.io. You can buy a domain, which is a .com, okay, that you can brand to you. But for now, this is the easiest place to start with. That's not going to cost you any money. Okay. So when I click in this space, it's going to do that. It's going to put that in there. Now it's called a URL path because this is like a website. Okay. So I'm going to click on save. So now I've got it. So now it opens up this for me. Okay. So it's very easy to edit. This is now when you've already created your product. Okay. So I'm jumping the gun a little bit. So I'm also sending you a video on how to create an ebook, which is in Canva, which is very easy. I'm going to get into that now. But this is when you've created your product. Okay. So now you've created your product. I want you to understand this before we get into that. So now we're going to edit. I'm going to click on edit header. Now you can say, I would say your name in here. Okay. And then because you want to brand you. That's now what's the best thing happening online. This is the way marketing is going, is people branding themselves, not specifically the product, okay? So I'm going to say Lizelle Cock, postpartum fitness for moms, okay? So they know what it's about. And then in this bio, I'm going to be very specific. Remember I gave you that text in the beginning where I said, I help who? Do I help who achieve what result without doing what? Okay, so I'm going to say I help new moms get back into shape without going to the gym. Okay, so this is awesome because I help new moms get back into shape without going to the gym. So they know, okay, great. They don't want to go to the gym. They want to get back into shape. Okay. And then here you can put your Instagram, you can put your TikTok over there. Okay. And then I'm going to click on save. Ooh, I forgot to change my photo. So when you get to the photo, you can just click on that little thing over there. You can just go and upload a photo of yourself. Okay. I'm going to upload that one. Once that is uploaded, I can add my first product. Okay. I would recommend start with one product. I know a lot of people think like, I want to do as much as possible, as fast as possible, so I can earn as quick as possible. It really doesn't work that way. You're just going to be very sloppy in your approach. You want to start doing one thing well. I'm going to click on select. one thing well, and then start making money before you add. Okay. So I'm trying to see. There we go. Crop and select an image. Okay. So I just put it there. Okay. So there's your image. Okay. And then I'm going to click on save. Once I've clicked on save, now you can change this. You can shorten your name. You can just say name. You can all make it look all pretty. Okay. Then I'm going to click on add new product. Now, here's the best part. So you can either click on collect emails. This is how you are going to grow your email list, which I highly recommend you do. But for this training, I'm teaching you how to sell your product. So I want to show you how to sell a digital download. Okay. So I'm going to click on digital download. The thumbnail is the picture that you have of what your digital download looks like. So what I'm going to upload here is, let me see if I have one here. I'll upload what I helped someone with setting up this system today. So I'm just going to put, that's my product, and I'm going to upload it. So just the cover, okay? You just upload the cover. Make sure you don't make the cover too
Okay, you guys, I think she just froze on her side, but so Zanel, she will come back now again. Okay, there she is. I think she's winking or something.
Here
Giselle?
I am. Okay, can you hear me? Am I on? Are you still
Yes.
seeing my screen?
Yes, you are fine now again. You froze.
Yeah, it's just taking a while to upload. Okay, so click there on the thumbnail. I'm going to click on that one. Select. There we go. There we go. Crop and there. Okay. And then once that's uploaded, I'm going to go and put the product name in. Now, I know I didn't load a postpartum fitness goal on there, okay? But I'm going to say postpartum. Let's just keep it to this, okay? And the button is buy. And then here is what you want to say. Get instant access to your product after purchase and start transforming your productivity today. Now, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say get instant access to your postpartum fitness guide after purchase and start getting back into shape and feel better than ever. Whatever, okay? You want to say something. I would say something about the desire here, about how they're going to feel, because that just rings in again that, oh my goodness, when I buy this, I'm going to feel like this. I don't want to feel like that. Okay. Next is you're going to upload the product. This is how simple it is, okay? So I'm going to just go search for something that I downloaded. Let's see. I think there should be one in here because it is a PDF that I have. Okay. So I'm just going to do this one. Okay, I'm just going to upload it. I'm going to click on select. It's going to take, there it is. Okay, it's already loaded. Then here's where you edit the confirmation email. So they're going to say you got the product or whatever. There is something called substitutions, and you can just put product name in there. Just make sure it's adding it the right way. Product name. Okay. Oh, there we go. Product name, that one. Just make sure, because sometimes it will give you the wrong brackets, and then you think just because it was a template, it is right, but it's not. Okay. You got that product, or I would just say, here it is, or here's what you've been waiting for, right? And then thank you for your purchase. You now have instant access to that product name part. That will automatically be the product, okay? Click on the link below to get started. It's already going to be in there, okay? That's what's nice about the system. So you're going to click on save. It's already going to be in there, and then you're going to click on next, okay? When you click on next, you can enter the image over here. Just put that in here. Select. I told you guys this is a little bit boring, hey? Isn't it? But it's very nice if you are a creative person. It's extremely nice to play around with. Okay, so here you can say, what is it? This product is designed to help you do blah, blah, blah. Just because when they are going to click on your product, they want to see, is this the product that they want? So you can type in whatever you want to type in there. You want to collect the email info, the first name, the country. If you want to, it does require it, doesn't matter. And then here is very important. You have to create a price plan. Okay. So you're going to click on the plus button, and then you're going to click on create a new one. Okay. Once you click on that, you're going to say, I'm going to say postpartum. You're going to call it postpartum fitness. Okay. I'm just going to copy this, and you can just copy it in there. You can just copy it in there. You want a one-time payment, and you want to do it in like let's say $27. Okay. You can exclude or include the tax, and then you can click on save. Also very important is you have to connect a payment plan. Now, here's where it can get a little bit tricky, okay? Who's in South Africa, the UK, or Namibia? I can see my internet is not working with me. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me fine? Okay, so just put in the comments there where you're from. South Africa, Namibia, maybe UK, some of the islands, because a lot of countries, all the more countries are, well, not all the more, but there are a couple of countries still that don't have PayPal. Like Namibia is one of them. They started with PayPal now, but like Namibia, and this is where having an affiliate product is so amazing, like DMS. Because with DMS, as an affiliate, you don't need your own payment gateway. You don't need a PayPal account. You don't need a Stripe account. You don't need any fancy account. That is what makes DMS so nice, because we can literally pay your commission into your bank account. So with DMS, you don't need anything. You don't need a product. You don't need a payment gateway. You just go. Because this is where it gets tricky. If you want to sell your own product, that's the only time you need your own payment gateway. So for this, you're going to need a PayPal account or a Stripe account. Okay. So the way you do that is you just set, there's a US dollar. Okay. We can say accepted payment methods, and you can click save. Now, for me, I already have Stripe and I have PayPal because I'm the owner of DMS. So I have to have that, and that enables me to help people that don't have their own payment gateways. So I already loaded my payment details into the system. And that's why I could just check it now, and I can just move on. Okay. You can go to your settings. Remember, I showed you on top here, you can go to settings and you just go to payments and you just open a PayPal account. There are step-by-step instructions on how to open a PayPal account. Okay, you don't need anything fancy. If you are in a country that can accept PayPal methods, you can do it. If you are in Namibia, for instance, that do not have PayPal, and you do want to sell your own product, honestly, because you do need a payment gateway, it doesn't matter where you are, you can just tell them on your form that you take EFT payments, and they can just email you for the info. I know it's not ideal, but it's the best next thing. Okay. I have a client who made over $5,000 like that as an EFT, and she's in Namibia. So I know it can be done. It's not the ideal situation. So here you go. The next page is going to be thank you for your order. And then instructions to access your resources have been sent to your email. And then you can click on publish. The moment you click on publish, it's going to show up and your store is built. There we go. Okay. The store is built. So this is now just really bothering me, guys. Let me just neaten this up a little bit. Okay. So here's what you do now. Now, I'm going to go back to sites and I'm going to click on creator stores. This is now the link that is going to go onto my TikTok or my Instagram or wherever I have a bio. Okay, so you're going to copy this link. If someone wants to see your store, that is the link you send them. So that's what we talk about when you show up online and you do your TikTok videos and your Instagram videos, and people comment, they want more information about your product, you send them this link. Does that make sense? I hope it's an aha moment for the newbies on here, because I know sometimes it throws you a little bit out, you don't know. And that's all you need to know now on how to sell the product. Okay? Does that make sense? Is that all good? It makes sense. Can I move on to how to start with your product? Okay. So I'm going to quickly go through the product because like I said, I've got a special guest speaker for you. Okay. I just feel so generous. That's why, and it's an amazing. I know it's gonna mean a lot for you. So I want to get going on showing you exactly how to do this. Okay. So give me just a moment. I'm just going to start sharing my screen again. I just want to get to that. Okay, so you're going to open up a Canva account. So let me show you. I promise you the step-by-step videos are going to be much easier to follow. So you're going to go search Canva and you're going to literally just log in with your Google account. Okay, they're making it so easy for us to do this. Okay. Ooh, if I can remember my password. Oh, my head. I don't. So let me go in on my normal one. I do not remember my password. Is it just me? I cannot remember it. So let me just go into my normal Canva account and I'll guide you from there. All right. This is the part I personally like. Guys can still hear me fine?
Yes.
Zanel, you just have to
Yes.
unmute and let me know. Can you hear me?
Yes, you're
Yes,
perfect.
yes.
Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to go in here and start sharing. This is the part I like. If you are creative, let me know in the comments. This is the part I like because this can take you hours because you just come up with so many ideas and there's just so many beautiful, like I'm going to search ebook now. There are so many options. Like, look at that. It's like, oh my word, it's just beautiful, right? So this can take you literally hours. If you're not putting a clock next to you to get your stuff done, you might work a week on this because it's just so, so nice. So, okay, so if I want to shortcut this process, I'm just going to say, let me see if I say postpartum fitness for moms, if it's going to throw me out something. Ha, see? So then I don't have to search far and wide. All right, but it might not give me exactly what I'm looking for. It's giving me too many things. So let me go back to ebooks. We can change it. So literally what you do is you go to templates and you start searching and you just look for which one speaks to you, like which one is like eye-catching for you. You will know your type of customer, like I know my customer, they just want to see the money. That's all they want to see. Man, they don't even care about looking after yourself or mindset. They just like, show me the money, Lizelle. So let me go. La, la, la. So I can literally go into, I'm going to do fitness. It's going to help me better. Fitness. Let me do a broad niche. Oh, there we go. Wellness handbook. So just make sure that if it's got a little crown like that, it's not for free. Then you have to upgrade the Canva. Okay, so you want something, if you don't want to use money now, you want to look for something that is free. That begs me to go back to ebook. Okay. If you do plan to do this in the long run, a Canva account to pay for is much better. It just is. Okay, so let me just do this. I'm going to click on this one. I'm going to click on customize this template. And then literally whatever you want to edit, this is so simple. Might be a little bit tricky in the beginning, but it really is simple. The first thing that what you want to do is you want to go and rename this. Okay. because it's going to save automatically for you. Postpartum fitness for moms. Okay, when you click anywhere on the screen, it's going to save it. So at least you know it's got it now for you. So I can say postpartum fitness. Now, this is not something that I would call my book. I want them to know the transformation. So if you were in day 1 and 2, you're going to know what I'm talking about. So it's so easy just to change this. I'm going to click on the background here because this is going to be my cover. And I'm going to scroll to photos, right? And then I'm going to say new moms. Oh, let me say postpartum fitness. Okay. Oh, that looks good. Let me see. Oh, this looks good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is all I do is I click on the photo that I want. I'm just going to drag it in at the corner here. And there we go. It's in. Okay. I can click on this and I can just move it. I can make it like this. I can drag it a little bit smaller, or I can do this so it fits better. I can move that to the top. So you literally drag and drop. And this is not very clear. So what I can do is I can go to elements. I can go grab a rectangle over here. I can click on that block. Okay, it's going to be a white block. And I can just make it bigger. So it fits in like this. I can click on that. I can click on delete. Okay, and this can be my cover. Okay, and you can choose. And then you can add from there. I see it. It literally only gave me a cover now. So if I go back, I see it just gave me a cover. So be very careful. Like here, you want to see there's 1 of 9. You want to see that there are some pages there. So I took one that I didn't check now, but it only gave me 1. So I'm going to click on customize this template. But I can do the same with the front cover. You get it, right? I can just go change it. If I want to change the background, I can go again to photos. I can grab this photo in. I'm going to put it there in the corner. If I want to keep this, but I want to see more of the back, I can click on this and I can go click on this transparency thing. And I can just make it a little bit just so she shows better. Okay, can even do it like that, or we can go back to keeping it white. Okay, and just dragging this up. If you want to move one, just click on it, drag whatever you want. Okay, and that's it. And what you can do is you can just go to each page and just go put in your photos and your details. And that is basically it. One thing I do want to show you is if you want to add links, remember you always want a call to action in your ebook. Your ebook or your template or whatever you are selling needs to upsell them to something else. Is this making sense? Like let's say you have a meal planner that you're selling, okay, or postpartum fitness for moms now. But if you want to sell one-on-one sessions, you can do that. You just need to create a page for that, or you can just leave a calendar link and say, book a free 15-minute session with me. And when you book them on that 15-minute session, they can tell you what they need and you can create an offer for them. Does that make sense? Okay. So what you want to do is I am just going to zoom in here for a moment. I just need to move you guys. Okay, zoom in here. If you want to add a link, like let's say these were links to your websites or a calendar link, you can click on what you want to link. Okay, you can just highlight it and there's going to be like a paper clip. It's going to say link and you can say link and then you can just enter your link there. Okay, so that when they click on it, it's going to take them to your sales page, or it's going to take them to your calendar link. So the last page can be a little bit about, if you're interested in someone helping you step by step through this, book a free 15-minute call with me. I think that's the easiest for you right now to keep it plain, to keep it simple. Okay, did that help? Did it help? Make sense? Yes? Okay, so let me open up 5 minutes for questions before I bring my guest speaker on here. Okay, just ask me questions quickly. One or two that I can answer for you. Okay. If you did book the VIP session, it's going to be straight after the session. If you just booked now, I'll make sure you get the link because you can ask me there. I can guide you exactly step by step. Okay, on how to do this. All right, making sense. Who's excited to start their product? What's the difference between System.io and TreeLink and Beacons? System.io, you can do a lot more. I don't really know Beacons and the rest of them. I've tried a lot. System.io, you can build a complete funnel in there. You can have a lot of tags. You can do email campaigns. There's a lot you can do so that you can do less but earn more. Okay, where do you sell the most products? I would say that's a very good question, Leanne. Funnels is the best way. Funnels is the best way for you to grow your email list, keep on nurturing your audience. Because here's what happens is when you have a PDF document that you are selling online, you will have to wait every time for a sale to make money. Where if people come into your email list, you can regularly nurture that email list by letting them know when you're having new stuff, when you're having free training. You can nurture them with education. You can grow your brand like that. Okay. For DMs to create posts for Instagram, is Canva the best place to get pictures? Canva is a great place to get pictures. And Pinterest. Don't forget about Pinterest, guys. Let me share Pinterest. Okay, there's not enough time. Guys, I've got both my two teenagers on Pinterest now. And me, myself, I'm on Pinterest as well. I do not share I shared like 2 posts with just showing my face. Pinterest is gold for you to promote your products on there without showing your face. Because Pinterest is not a social media platform. It is a search engine. So people go there and they specifically search for something. I'm going to give Pinterest training. I'm always test things first before I do it. I've had 958. Can you guys hear me? Good? Can you still hear me? Listen to this, 958 leads coming in this last week from Pinterest without running an ad on Pinterest because I don't even know yet how to run an ad, without just purely by posting strategically. 958 there around leads just this last week. Don't sleep on it. Pinterest works. Just be consistent. You just need to post once a day. Okay, this is freaking amazing. Okay, and if you have the right systems in place, it makes it all easier because I literally post during the day and the rest of the time I'm making sales on repeat because the systems behind the scenes are doing the job. Okay. All right, that concludes our 3 days, guys. I hope you are proud of yourself. Well done for joining. I'm so proud of you. You have every single thing that you need right now to start making money. Okay, but if you do want a system where you can start making big money with high ticket products, with systems in place that you don't have to do, in other words, the shortcut, if you want that, because that's the way I started, then you can start with DMS. You can reach out to the person that invited you here and ask them for the link. And here's what I'm doing. Who is very unhappy about the bonuses that they missed? Because the bonus of yesterday that I said was you're going to get access to a $1,500 training and you're going to get a step-by-step Canva course with someone that's going to answer your questions with the Canva. Okay? So if you missed that yesterday, I had so many people ask me to extend it. So I'm going to extend it until Sunday. How's that? Hey? I'm going to extend it until Sunday. Okay, so until Sunday, if you choose the shortcut to just get to your results faster, where this that I showed you is already done for you. What I showed you in these past 3 days is stuff that's already done for you in DMS. You don't even have to figure that out. You can immediately start and immediately start selling. You can immediately start making between $400 and $1,000 per sale. $400 and $1,000 per sale. You don't need your own payment gateways. You don't need to connect anything yourself. Everything gets done for you. You can just start promoting. That's it, by posting a couple of times a day. Okay, so until Sunday, if you start, I will include you specifically on that $1,500 worth training that I'm going to train you on, and you will get front row seats on the Canva step-by-step course that we're going to do inside our community, and there's going to be a Canva expert on there that's going to guide you and answer your questions. I mean, what more do you need? Like, come on. Even those inside DMS can create their own additional income streams just with this Canva that we're doing inside. Okay, so that's freaking awesome. I know. So, without further ado, I want to introduce you to someone. Okay, this lady has got an amazing story. And I told you yesterday I've got a surprise guest, okay? So I asked her because I know what she's been doing. I was in a mastermind with her. She's absolutely amazing. She's helped people with so many breakthroughs because, like I told you, a lot of people struggle in here. Okay, they struggle with sometimes there's just like a wall for you. Like you might want to start something, but you just cannot get yourself to start. Okay, or you might feel like you have too much on your plate. You're stressing so much. So I just asked her to come and give you guys a bit of tools. Okay, and then she blew me away with what she wanted to give you. Okay, so are you on here, my friend, Christina? Just search for a team, Christina, and just let her on. Let me just.
Yes. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go. I am going to give you the floor. Thank you so much, my friend, for joining. I really, really appreciate it. I'm so
Yeah.
excited to have you on and for what we spoke about yesterday. So cool.
Mm-hmm.
So you can
Mm-hmm.
go.
Well, I am so excited to be here because Lizelle is one of my favorite people in the world. I can't believe that it's coming up on, it's like coming up on a year since we've been working together and co-creating and supporting each other. So thank you for inviting me on once again. And I think one of my favorite, I can really speak to your character because one of my favorite things about you is how much you absolutely love what you do. And how much you love to serve your community and how serving has actually really changed the trajectory of your life. And you've had to overcome so many things along this process. And in doing so, you've created your own amazing product, which is part of what I'm here to speak to. Her DMS, this business in a box, really has it all. And it is like there's nothing that she's not here for. If there's new tech, she comes on, she checks it out, she figures it out, and then she presents it for you. So this webinar, this workshop is like one of so many that she provides on a regular basis. And I think that's one of the things that really has her program stand out from so many of the others because she really does focus on the ease of actually allowing you to shift and change your life, but doing it with ease. So creating a product that is a done for you, it's a step by step, it is full of tutorials and how to's, but most importantly, it is full of live interaction. If you need to get in touch with Lizelle, you reach out and she reaches back. Like she's got direct one-on-one guidance, direct feedback. And I think the biggest thing with that is it allows you not to waste any more time, right? Time is money, and we've all been wasting a lot of it. So figuring out how to sort of cut through that and make your time more efficient is really like what we're all here for, right? I mean, that's why you guys showed up for this 3-day workshop. So speaking to some of the things that I help people with is that feeling of like, if you're noticing through this 3-day workshop that you're feeling resistance or you're feeling fear or you feel stuck or you notice that like, you self-sabotage, and that may look like really wanting to do something, like really wanting to make a change and change your circumstance and change your life and still not being able to actually take action, or you start something and you can't finish it and you just can't get that momentum. Well, you're not alone. This is like the number one complaint or issue that entrepreneurs have. Like this is the biggest sticking point, not to reiterate the same word, but like it's that stuck feeling of not being able to get out of your own way. But the good news is that it's not your fault. Like this is part of a programming system that you have the ability to reprogram, and you're in luck because I am also hosting a 3-day workshop later on this month that addresses all of the issues related to this, like overwhelm and, motivation, why you have it, why you don't, figuring out like what manifestation really is, your anxiety, the fears that come along with trying something new and that end up halting you right when you feel like you've made a little bit of progress. And then there's a lot of talk around safety and self-sabotage and how those two seem to like really, really go hand in hand. So, you can immediately start from the workshop walking your life in the direction of your dream life, which is what the goal is, and stop simply fantasizing about it, which so many of us are like living in our heads, fantasizing, imagining, wanting, dreaming, and then not actually being in it, being in our body and actually producing anything. Like we see these, like I love the visualization. Lizelle is so on point. Visualization is so important, but you need to be able to bring that visualization down into your body so you can actually start supporting yourself and taking these steps towards the direction that you want your life to go in. So that is what my workshop focuses on. It's all about understanding really what's inside of you so that you can unstick yourself and actually get off of the hamster wheel that so many of us find ourselves on. We can just like let go of 2025, step into 2026, get rid of this, shed all the things that we don't want to bring with us and step into this new version of our lives that I know all of us are here for, where you can really feel peace and calm and abundance. So that is what it's all about. So if you're really, really ready to change your life, first sign up for the DMS because that is all of the mechanics, all of the how-to. There is nothing that Lizelle does not cover. Nothing. I have yet to find anything that she doesn't cover. She's always ahead of the curve. And if you're still really feeling stuck and you can't seem to get out of your own way, join my workshop, sign up today. I will go ahead and drop the link in the chat. And my free gift to you for making it all the way to the end of this 3-day workshop is a free upgrade to my VIP package, which is loaded with amazing things that I'm so excited to offer you. And then we have another little surprise that Mel, I believe, is also on the call, and I would love for her to pop on. She is a client of both mine and Lizelle's, and I'd love for her to just speak really, really quickly because I know I just want to be respectful of everybody's time, just to speak to her own experience of working with both of us. So if Mel, if you are here, while she hops on, I will drop my link in the chat. Mel,
Thanks
are
so
you
much.
here?
Mel, are you there?
I
Oh,
am.
yay.
I just want to say thank you. To Lizelle for the amazing DMS program. Guys, everything that you need, you will get in one place. The second thing, obviously, is that she brings on the most amazing speakers. Christina was on a call. We were on a call in October. Literally, I felt like I wanted to jump off a mountain. I felt like I was stuck. There was no hope. She just mentioned one thing in this call that shifted something for me. And I've been working with her for the last 12 weeks. And I have to tell you guys, I have tools in my toolbox that I can use in an instant. It really is about getting unstuck, being able to shift, and it becomes a lifetime practice that you're going to get. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like, I don't know if I can do this, besides Lizelle's amazing mindset training, the coaches that she brings on, the coaching that we have, the guest speakers like Christina, just jump on that. This 3-day that Christina's going to offer, just like you guys have come to the Canva course and you have learned so much and there's so much more to do, jump onto Christina's 3-day. I promise you, just doing that is going to change your life. She is incredible. I can say I shifted. I moved locations. She could see the shift. We went back through the notes from how I was and who I was before I started speaking to her, to where I am now. And guys, you're going to experience this for 3 days. So just jump on and do it. And honestly, stop trying to figure it all out on your own. You've got amazing coaches like Christina, you've got Lizelle, you've got the whole community there. There's nothing more that you need. So thank you, guys. If you haven't looked at this, go for it. You will not be sorry.
I love it. Thank you so
I
much,
love it.
Mel.
Thanks, Mel.
Chris.
Yeah. So I just want to wrap up, Lizelle, before I pass it over to you. So for anybody who has made it this far and you're still on the fence, like just know that there's literally no better time than now to start. And if you've made it this far, trust your body, trust that it's trying to send you a flag, take the leap, go ahead and get signed up. You really don't have anything to lose. And just know that once you're in Lizelle's program, like just trust the process. I mean, I know that everybody hears that all the time, but trust the process. Like Mel said, it's already been done for you. It's already been laid out. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to figure out all the things that you don't know. They will be laid out in front of you. And sign up for my workshop and have some other breakthroughs, and we can all support each other and really, really call in like the most amazing 2026. So let's do
I
it.
love that. I love that. Thank you so much, Christina. Man, I don't have to sell anything. You do it for me, eh? I love that. Thank you. But this is what I love about being purpose-driven, guys. It's never about the selling, it's about the serving. I mean, when I started in digital marketing, it wasn't up to the person that I purchased a done for you program from to change my life. You guys agree with that, right? It's not up to the person you purchased from, it's up to you. It's up to you to change your life. You can take just the skills in this 3-day workshop and go make a killing out there. Start making money, then upgrade with a system, you can do it, right? It's just faster with the support. Thank you guys. I'm so excited. I see for those who booked VIP, I'm going to see you in the next room. And Christina, thank you so much. I know how amazing your workshops are. And I know the VIP that you gave them. So thank you so much. Generosity, guys, is going to get you far in life. I love you, Christina. Love you guys. Have an awesome, awesome day or evening further. And I'll see you soon.